Now, how to build confidence? Okay, can anybody tell me just a wild guess? How do you think you can build your confidence? Yeah, Ritya, please.
That we can think that I can do it.
Okay, so by thinking that you can do it. Anybody else? Just tell me, Joy, how do you think you can build your self-confidence?
We could build confidence by trying new things or trying to master the same skill we already have.
Okay, yes, that's one way of looking at it. But like how Ritya mentioned, she said, if you have the attitude that I can do it, then probably you can build your confidence. That is what Ritya said, right? Okay. Okay. I'll give you an example. See, there is one person who is very confident. Okay. So he or she knows that she can do it. But the problem is that person is lacking clarity. Okay. So dear students, even if you have confidence and even if you feel that you can do it, it's very important to be clear about what you want, right? Without clarity, no matter how confident you are, you probably can't reach to the place where you wanted to reach. So, what's clarity? What do you think clarity is? Meha, can you try? What's clarity according to you?
To have a straight point on something and being sure about something.
Yes, to be very sure about something. Say, for example, you have your final exams coming and you're very clear that this time you want to get nothing less than 90%. Okay, so 90% is your benchmark. Okay, so you're very clear that you have set your benchmark, and once your benchmark is set, what do? You start slowly working towards it, right? So you make a plan, you create a plan like how to go about getting that base, how to achieve that target. So even if you know that you can do it, it's very important for you to have clarity in life. Okay, you need to be clear. Okay, so you can build your confidence by facing your fear, like how we discussed in our previous class. Yes. See, for example, I used to get scared to go and talk in front of the crowd. So that was my biggest fear. That was my biggest challenge. So what I did to face my fear, I tried to face the fear every time I got scared. So every time I get scared, I used to do that repeatedly. So I started speaking, public speaking, speaking to people. And one fine day, it so happened that the fear started reducing. Okay. And one day I could overcome my fear. So the only way to build confidence is to overcome your fear. And that's point number one. Okay. The point number two, like Ram Babu sir has already told you, it's about being patient and persistent. I'll tell you a small story. How many of you have heard of this Chinese bamboo? Okay, okay, Rohit. Okay, so there was a comparison between Chinese bamboo and other normal tree. Okay, the problem with Chinese bamboo is there was this person who kept watering the Chinese bamboo for 1 year and then nothing happened. So he thought, okay, let me try for another year. And he started pouring water and taking care of it for the second year. Okay, but still nothing happened. But he did not give up. But again, for the third year, the fourth year, he watered the plant, but there was no significant growth or development in that bamboo. But after 4 years, that bamboo tree, within a span of 6 months, it grew 80 feet tall. Okay, you're getting me? After 4 years, it within a span of 6 months, it grew 80 feet tall. So what was happening for all these 4 years? So dear friends, All these 4 years, the bamboo tree was ensuring that its ground system, the root system, is work properly and it holds the system very well to support that 80 feet long tree. Okay. So all those 3, 4 years, it was working to ensure that the base or the foundation is strong, take care of that tree, which is going to grow within a span of 6 months, 80 feet long. Now, if that person, after maybe for a year or two, if he stopped watering that plant, what would have happened? The plant would die, isn't it? Yes. But what he did, he was persistent. He did not give up. He believed in that plant and watered it consistently and persistently, and he was able to get the fruit out of it. So, what I'm trying to tell you, dear students, our life is also like a bamboo tree, okay? So, you need to persistently work hard without giving up. You will see significant difference, but it will take time. If you're thinking that difference can happen in a day or two, no, but difference will be there. Okay. There will be growth. There will be change. You will be a better version of yourself, provided you work hard, provided you believe in yourself and you have faith in yourself. So our life is no less than the Chinese bamboo. Okay. Yes. Okay. Self-talk, develop inner belief and faith. Now, this is something that this is called as, feeding your subconscious mind with positive thoughts. This is very important, dear friends. Okay, this is very important. If sometimes there might be possibly, you cannot be on a high all the time. There are times when you also hit the low line, right? So that time, probably you have to be a little kind to yourself. Yes, you have to motivate yourself by giving some self-talk. Can we do that? Yes. Can we motivate ourselves? Yes. So that is one way of building back your confidence. Okay. Time and experience. Yes. Like I said, practice makes man perfect. Yes. So time and experience, you will definitely gain confidence. Okay. Working hard. See, sometimes you need to be smart. Okay. For example, if you have a maths problem, there are 10 ways of solving it. For example, if maybe the solution number 1, you will get it in 1 minute. And solution number 2, you will get it in 2 minutes. So which solution will you choose? 1 or 2? Okay, you will obviously choose the first one because it's faster. Yes?
Easiest.
Yes, the easiest one. Similarly, apart from working hard, you need to be smart. Okay, you need to think of ways to achieve things in a small span of less time. Okay, and stop fearing of making mistakes. Can you just read it out for me, Ritya?
Yes, ma'am. Confidence comes from not being right all the time. It comes when you stop fearing the failures that come along.
Okay, so confidence comes from not being right all the time. Right all the time means, see, every time can you win the game?
No, ma'am.
You can't. So it's both sides of the coin. Once you win, once you lose. Once you win, once you lose. But what you're not supposed to stop is fearing the
Stop
failure. Yes?
fearing failure
So you're not
and
supposed to, that's what it means. So confidence doesn't come from being right all the time, but it comes when you stop fearing the failures, okay, and moving ahead. How underconfidence can damage you? If you're underconfident, what is going to happen? See, like I think Joy mentioned, if I'm not wrong, when others are performing better than you envy them. Yes? Possible? Normal human psychology, right? So I would say, please don't do that. The reason being, when you are trying to envy someone else, it only means that you are trying to put yourself down. Okay? So don't give that negative thing come into your head. Okay? Getting? Don't envy others. so that you don't let yourself down, right? So what you're supposed to do instead? You have to try to appreciate and learn from them. So this will boost your morale. Rather than being jealous or greedy or envious about someone, probably we can appreciate and learn from them. Yes? Can we do that? Yes, right? So that's good. So that's the correct way of looking at things. Are you always trying to compete with others? Is there anybody who does that? Always trying to compete with others?
Ma'am, me.
So we do that, right? Competition is good. A healthy competition is good, but not at the cost of stressing yourself. Okay? So why I'm saying you should not is it's unnecessary stress on you. Probably we can look at this way. Maybe we can try to compete with our own self. Yes? Can we see how we were yesterday or maybe a month back and see how we progressed over a period of time? Can we do that? Can we check our own self progress? Yes? Can we do that? Yes, Rohit? Yes, Arjun? Can we do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So, the reason why I'm telling you all this is when you try to compete with your own self, it boosts your confidence, it boosts your attitude, and you start respecting others. Okay? So, it builds self respect. You not only respect your own self, that you did a great job, but you also respect others. Okay? This is a way to improve your self confidence. Yes? Can Yakshita repeat the points for me?
When, if in the sake of exams, when we got less marks, we'll disappoint and also we envy the others. Instead of that, we can just appreciate and learn the things what they done for the exam and the techniques.
Exactly.
This also will make us to improve in our other exams.
Yes, we can always
And
learn from others. Probably they have done something that you missed out. So we can learn, right? It creates a learning environment. So that's a positive way of looking at things. Okay. So, how overconfidence can damage you? This is also possible. So, we discussed what is self esteem, we discussed what is confidence, self confidence, how being underconfident can damage you. But at the same time, overconfidence can also damage you. Okay, I'll give you an example. Say, for example, um, in the first test, some XYZ person got 100 out of 100. Okay. Now, in the second test, the same person got again 100 out of 100. Now, the third time, what he does, or what he or she, what that person does is, first time 100, second time 100. So slowly he starts getting that overconfidence. Hey, this time I can do it. And then there will be a little dip in the way he or she prepared. Okay, there'll be a decrease in the preparation. So that is happening because since you got 100 in the first time, 100 in the second time, how can you be sure without working hard you're going to make it the third time? You will not. So that's a human tendency, a human psychology that you can be overconfident. Okay? So how overconfidence can damage you is what I want to teach you. So what happens? When the person got once 100, second 100, third time, if he got, say, suppose 60 marks, what happens to his confidence? What happens?
confidence will be getting decreased.
Yes, he will be underconfident. So he will start losing his confidence or her confidence, right? Then what happens? You lose people around you. Can anyone give me an example why this happens?
Because
Yes,
of
Akshita.
because of disappointment, you also be angry on others.
Yes. Yes, and sometimes it so happens that if you're overconfident, you try to put people down without your knowledge. Yes, that is also possible. When you say that, hey, I got 100 and you got only 60, that possibility is there. We can be overconfident. And when we do that, maybe our friends, our beloved people, we will start losing them. So that's the reason we should not be overconfident. So we lose people around us when we become overconfident. So our relationship also gets affected. Okay. So, and one more thing is we end up losing control over ourselves. Once you are in that overconfident mode, no matter anybody gives you suggestion, you will not take that suggestion. Okay. So you will lose control over yourself. You get to a mode where I know everything, I don't want your suggestion. So that attitude without your knowledge happens. So that's the reason you should not be overconfident. Okay. So now, very important, I want you to concentrate. It's the last section, how to be grounded. So the meaning of grounded is, say suppose you're performing really well, okay, you're doing really good. We can take MS Dhoni's example. He's doing really good. But if he becomes overconfident, you know what will happen. I've already told you, right? So if you want to be grounded, which means if you want to be stable despite your success, okay, what you need to do is express gratitude. Okay, we always need to express gratitude. Now, what is gratitude? It's thankingness. We thank our parents, our teachers, and every person who have always been there with us. So that's called expressing gratitude. Can we just close our eyes for a moment and express gratitude for all the wonderful people in our life? Yes, can we do that? Can we take a deep breath? Let's express gratitude to our lovely teachers, our beloved parents, and everybody who have always helped us. Okay? By doing this will let you be grounded and you will never go over the board. You will never be overconfident. Okay? So we can open our eyes. Next point is respect everyone. The minute you respect everyone, you will not be overconfident, but you will be ready to listen to their opinions, listen to their thoughts. Okay? So consider others' opinion. Talk to your parents and loved ones when you're facing issue. This is what I always tell you. If you feel underconfident or if you feel that there is something wrong in your confidence and if you feel low, who is the first person that you need to approach? Parents. You need to approach your parents. You need to approach your students. Okay? So that is how you can ensure that you're grounded, you're stable. Okay? Okay, his name is Jack Ma, okay, and he is second richest person in China, and he is the founder of Alibaba.com. Okay, his name is Jack Ma. Okay, now he failed university twice. Okay, and he was rejected from dozens of jobs. Okay, and then he was rejected from Harvard University 10 times. But despite all these failures, he had something called inner belief, okay, and faith that kept him going. And because of that, from rags to riches, for somebody started from a low level, he reached the high level only because of his faith and attitude, the right positive attitude. So because of his inner belief and faith, he became the richest person in the country. Okay. So quickly, can we have the listening section? What are the two new words that you learned today?
Ma'am, could I tell
Impeccable.
Ma'am, can I?
Impeccable, faith.
Okay. Okay. The next question is, what do you need to do to keep yourself grounded?
Expressing gratitude.
Yes,
And
expressing
respecting others.
gratitude. Yes, respecting others. Then,
Consider everyone's opinion.
yes, we need to respect and consider others' opinion. Yes. Okay, so we have got almost all the points. Okay, then someone quickly tell me how was the class and what did you learn?
It was awesome to be confident everywhere.
Okay, so we have Meha. Thank you, Vanilla. We have Meha. Can you tell me, Meha, what is it that you're going to take away from today's class?
So today From today, I'm gonna be confident in everywhere I go, in every speech I give, and every dance performance I do on stages. And be respectful, be kind to everyone. Giving respect is taking respect, and so don't to become overconfident.
Yes, that's very important. That's very important not to be overconfident.
Yes,
Okay? Yes?
yes, ma'am.
So we learned about self-esteem, we learned about confidence, what happens if you're underconfident, how to build confidence, and how we should not be overconfident. Yes? Yes? So it's a holistic lesson for you. Confidence is something you create within yourself by believing in who you are. Okay?